Uh-huh. You know what time it is. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go. Tonight's the night, Friday night. Grab that glass of wine. No more work, leave the jerks. Got to look this fine. No time to go to the bar. Create a vibe online. Let's chat, play games. We doing our thing. Grab your food and drink and everything to devour. Hold on to your seats cause your laughs will get even louder. Put on your PJs and PZ on the powder. Hold up. Let's get sipping cause it is my happy hour.
Let's get sipping.
What is good? What is good? What is good, everybody? And welcome. And it's Friday, so it is time for the happy hour. Those that are new watching, welcome. I am Shorn Marshall. I'm the host, the executive producer, and all that hoopla hoopla. Oh, hi, Georgie. Thank you for tuning in. I hope y'all have a great, I would say great, wonderful week. Probably better than mine. But so let's get sipping. So check in. Thank you for to speak, say hi at your girl, and let me know what y'all drinking. Stupid air conditioner gonna scare the crap out of me sometimes, making all that noise. So while y'all start tuning in and settling down and getting your vibe and mellow on and trying to have a good time on this show, um, I am drinking. It's a Chardonnay. It's a Koya. Yeah, so that's the show. This. Someone's going. Oh, someone's going hard. That's going Hennessy tonight. Okay, gotcha, Henny. Henny's usually not my friend. I'm not a friend of brown liquor. I don't know why, but it makes people do crazy things, I would say. So I hope everyone has a good week. I hope those that are new, make sure you get a chance to follow the show on Facebook and on Instagram. So that is the username for the show. Also have a YouTube channel for the show as well. That's also live on these platforms besides my personal page. So make sure you subscribe that. Also follow the show on Spotify. I put the replays and put it on Spotify and everything like that. Sorry about that. Little interruptions by my crazy daughter. Um. Okay, someone is pre-gaming before the show. Well, good luck and cheers to you. And whoo, that tastes really good. First time tasting this stuff. Well, I'm probably gonna let you know what's going down. What I've been doing for the past week. Um, those that friends with me on Facebook and everything, I found out a good friend, a talented musician. Um, I played guitar with this woman, and she gave me that chance to come out of my shell as a guitarist. And she just had that light, that spirit when she comes in. It's just like a person that's sad that becomes happy when she walks in the room. And her name is Jay, and it was a great honor playing beside her on stage and actually be a part of her vision in Black women in music as a band, being part of the Chicas. And when I found out last Saturday that she passed, I literally almost dropped my phone. It was shocking. I was like, oh no, I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true. Because it was one of the shocking moments. Besides that, and Tina Turner died just this week too. It was like, oh no, I can't deal with all this dead, dying, and all that stuff. So it was really put my mindset was like, I was felt very low. I ain't felt that low since Tina Marie died. I ain't felt that low since my grandmother, God rest her soul, in 2000 died. But I'm just glad that whatever she's been through, she's at peace and she's in a better place. So I am sending my prayers and condolences to her husband David and his family. Um, it's really, really, really hard, especially their children and everything. So that was going down. Um, those that follow me on Instagram, um, my rabbit has an Instagram page. um, it's under Lavender the THA Bunny. Lavender the Bunny. Yeah, it's just that every time I try to do a video, but I do a video for like YouTube or my take lessons page, my teacher page, and doing anything that kind of like, you know, video related, I would say. My rabbit likes to come out and have his 15 to 30 seconds of fame. He like comes out and tries to interrupt me and just like kind of like I want to be on the camera too. I want to be on the camera too. So so yes, he has his own Instagram channel. So I will be on there sometimes. I was on the first video, but most of the time it's gonna be Lavender. You will see all bunny all the time. Yeah. So that's another move that I'm moving right now. So cheers to a new venture. They're putting my rabbit on some business to bring some money in the household. Everybody got a job. You know, they got pitch in. So now we got all that out the way. Let's talk about. Okay, there's some things I just found out about that make me look things a lot different. Usually, um, in the show, I usually bring a guest in and we play games. I play games tailored to the guests. But right now, so far, I haven't have any guests for right now. So we're gonna try to keep everything pushing. But if you would like to be a guest on my show, make sure you email the show at Shorn Happy Hour Podcast at gmail.com. Also, while you're doing that, the show is always live, so you have to get availability on that day, and also need a picture. Definitely need a picture because I need to put it on the flyer for the show as well. So if you're interested of being a guest, shoot that email, and then I'll be happy to like squeeze you in and everything. So so now the tea of what I was trying to tell you before all this. I heard a lot of things and I had to Google it. Is this really true? Uh Okay, yes, we might have to talk about sex. And those that deals understand sexual things. If you're not comfortable, that's okay. Because this show is no filtered. I can actually do and say whatever the hell I want in my show. But when it comes to, I found out that some of the household appliances in your house really ignites your sexual drive. Like when I was like, what the heck? Now that makes me realize that that makes me look like some of the appliances in a different way. Like what I saw, you know, mixers, like not really hand mixers, like the standing mixers that you use when you trying to bake a cake or something like that. Like these mixers, Lord. I think it's the reason why they did it that they could change speeds. It's almost kind of like a vibrator. I I was in there like, what the heck, and what has um mixers had to do with sex? So looking at it, I was like, really? And then there's other things like the garbage disposal, and then the immersion blender. Then you have the vacuum cleaner, and also yes, the washer and dryer. That was kind of like the only thing I know when it comes to as an appliance, a washer and dryer. Washer and dryer definitely kind of like turns on sexually when it comes to like the spin cycle and everything like that. But there were some things that I did not know, and it puts me in, make me look at some appliances in a different way. So if you have a significant other and you try to put that spark on your sex drive, try a vacuum cleaner, a washer, a dryer, a mixer or a standing mixer. If you're making a cake, here at the garbage disposal, the immersion blender, maybe other blender, uh, anything those type of household appliances that actually ignite your sex drive. I I'm sitting here like looking at this article, and I'm sitting here like, damn, I can't. It's like hard for me to think about using this stuff because will it turn on your sex drive, and also like will it turn your partner on, or I don't even know. So this is, hopefully this might be an experiment. I hope that some of y'all can, if y'all do, just let me know. I need to know the details and the tea, because I don't even know, because I wow, I did not know these household appliances can really like midnight's a sex drive for real. So now, after I looked at that article, and it gave me a lot of thoughts, and excuse me for 1 second. Sorry about that. Mommy do these never end. Like always doing stupid things, and nobody got time for that today. But also I have some other announcements to say. I am planning on releasing new music. Um, Trying to do it like sometimes in the this summer. One of the songs, and a lot of things. Who is in the room? So those that are in the room, can y'all please respond and let me know who's in here? Because usually I don't know who's in there unless someone is chatting me. Um, yeah, that's I'm still getting a use of this thing, even though I've been using this for like almost like a month now, and I'm still trying to get use of a lot of things. Um, and it is, ooh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, a lot of things that is going on. So, oh, hi, Ayana B. Jackson. Thank you for tuning in. I actually got a chance to listen to your song before I did the show, before I was started the show. And I'll definitely put that on there. That's going to be the next segment, which I am definitely get ready to start on doing real quick. I am going, I started this segment last week, and it is, let me pull this thing up, still getting used to this thing. And it's called a song review. Now I play a song from an artist and have the viewers comment on what you think. And also, yay, yes, it's about time your butt is in here, Keon. You was in the wrong episode. You was looking at last week's episode and didn't really put in the wrong one. um, so usually before I have the show, I have artists DM me not only my personal page but also the show to send me the links of their songs, and I got a chance to listen to some of them. And the first one I definitely gonna pull it up. I'm gonna put it on. It's actually on my phone. Definitely, Ayana, since you are here, I'll play yours first. And let me go pull my DMs up. I gotta switch accounts here. This happens when you have too many accounts on Instagram. Lord, got mine. I got the shows. I got my rabbit, my and also for sisters. Make sure you follow for sisters. Okay. Now here is Stoner Chicks. Now when I first heard it, I got that mellow vibe. I like the laid back vibe type songs. You know, I'm just want to sip my glass of wine and just, and just chill. Now I don't smoke, honey. I don't smoke weed. I do edibles because I have problems sleeping at night. So that's kind of the only thing that I can deal with. And plus, me as a singer, I don't really smoke at all because it does really stop chat hopping. Just stay here. Don't go nowhere until the show's over. Otherwise, you get cursed out. So yeah, I don't smoke. I can try an edible, but I can't smoke due to a lot of, we're singers. We can't smoke at all. It would definitely jeopardize our vocal cords. And I am a vocal instructor. So, as well. So, I have my first group class next Wednesday. And I'm a little nervous about that. So, wish me luck on that. So here is stop chat hopping. Seriously now, we don't chat hop. We only chat hop if We only chat how is one of them is not working right. That's the only way. Stop that chat how. Boy, you better stop. You better stop that switching. Stop that switching. Because sometimes it makes a girl get scared. So I'm gonna pull this thing up on my phone. All these chat things popping up, and I had to put it on the screen. So here is Stoner Chick. Be careful, it's a YouTube. It's gonna be ads. So bear with me. Oh, oh God, ads, no.
Download the Domino's app today and become a piece of the pie rewards member to earn points toward free pizza.
Very defeated, underestimated. I know you hate it, but you got all the patience. Life is what we make it. All alone, I would fire it up, giving it up, laughing out loud. Fuck your opinion, listen. Girls with class who can pop past and put one in the air and pop past through. Do what we wanna do, make it high, just with a better you. Attitude of a stoner, stoner. This is for my stoner, stoner. Not so uptight, but only living one night. 12 until midnight, moving all up in the night. Running the town, blowing on clouds. This is our sound. We can get louder, louder. Girls with class who got rings and tattoos. Lighters in the air, sparking up in hell. You do what you wanna do, make it high, just with a better you. Attitude of a stoner, stoner. This is for my stoner, stoner.
Okay, so that was Stoner Chicks. I really like the vibe on that song. Um, Keon, since you online, I think this song should have a remix. I know that song has been released a year ago, but Ayana, if you're still there, that should have a remix to this song. Um, and I'm thinking another person that can definitely will be featured with you on this song. I definitely want to hear, and Keon, you probably might agree with me. Um, I think Leticia will be great to do a remix with this song with Ayana, Stone the Chicks. I think both of them will have a tremendous good time on that song. And if it comes out, I will promote the hell out of it. So yes, that's what I was saying. Like you have Leticia in this song with you, Ayana, and that will be like the great remix. light to the song to give it some light to let know that being a stoner is not just for guys. Being a stoner, like us being a stoner chick, and be able to, just sit back, chill, vibe out, and just puff, puff, pass, give. But I'm not a smoker chick, and I'm just like, again, I'm not. Wait a minute, what you say? He said she's a stoner chick too. They would sound dope singing together. Like, at least he agrees with me. I heard like, um, I don't know who your producer on this track, but it is really great. I I really like the I really like that vibe because that's usually what I usually go by and stuff like that. But I really love the vibe in that, and big up with your producer. He did a great job. He or she. There are female producers, and I'm one of them. Um, your producer did a great job on that track, and it sounded great with your vocals, and the mix was very great. I like the mix of the song. I'm hearing it from my headphones. Um, Even though I have my monitors blasting in front of my face, I do hear it through these headphones because I use these to mix anyway, and I have a different sound quality on it. And but yeah, I really love that song. That song is hard, not really hard, but it was very dope. I really enjoyed it. I will probably play that song all the time. I will definitely put this in my playlist, and I will put it on my playlist. I will play it while I'm at work. I will play it while I'm in the shower. I will do all that stuff. So, Ayana, thank you for submitting your song in. I will be send more songs my way. I will definitely create a playlist from the show, make have a show do a playlist and be able to add you in there and everything like that. So make sure you follow on Spotify, and I will definitely do that. Okay, another one. There's another song, and I gotta switch accounts on this one because this other one is in my absolutely. I've been thinking about a remix. I would love to hear. If you want to hear one of her songs, hear her latest called "Cry for Me." Um, Her vocals will feel like will actually work great with that song. I'm like hearing like once I heard the song, I kind of like hear who will fit in with that remix, and that definitely will be her, and definitely y'all will be great together. Like, let's see, let me pull this other song up. Now, this other singer sent me a link. I got another artist in here. Let's see, let me pull it up. She actually sent me the link earlier today. And you are most welcome. Thank you so much for submitting your songs. So keep sending your songs my way. I will definitely will play on the show and help promote and give you the exposure that you need. Because we, as artists, we definitely got to support one another. Because not anybody will do it. We just have to, work on our own. We had to look out for our own as artists, that we had to support one another in order to get the respect and the exposure, um, and everything. And hopefully, when I be downtown in the DMV, and if you're performing while I be in town, I will definitely go with you, go to one of your shows, check you out. Um, and of course, Keon would definitely will show up in the place and try to wild out with me because that's what we do. So on this next artist that sent me was Sweet Key. I really like the name Sweet Key. She sent me like two. She sent me two songs. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. So while I was in here looking, while I was rudely interrupted, quick. Um, yeah, so I'm just in here listening. Here's the next artist that I'm about to put up. Her name is Sweet Key. She is a singer songwriter from the DMV. Yes, I knew. She's a homie. She is definitely the homie. Definitely, she's the homie. So when she sent me the text and a couple of links, she was based on the text. She is very sweet, and so here's one. She gave me two, but I like kind of like one over the other. And this one is called "Don't," because this one look like it has like a meaning, like like a personal meaning of this song. And hey Rochelle, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'm just now about to put on a second song by Sweet Key. It's called "Don't." I really like the story behind it and when she wrote the song. So I hope y'all enjoy and let me know. You can send your comments in and comment on what you think of the song and everything, and I'll put my 2 cents afterwards. So then pull this up. I gotta put it. Okay, this one has the links here. Put on YouTube. Beware with the ads.
I'm the one that I'm the. So if you're not really happy, then you can get gone. But don't waste my time and don't waste my love. Just don't waste my time. Don't waste my love. Show me the love and that I deserve. Give me your heart. Give me your soul. Show me that I'm the only one. Just don't waste my time. Waste my love. Show me the love and that I deserve. Give me your heart. Give me your soul. Show me that I'm the only one.
Okay, so that was Don't. Um, I heard a couple comments saying, let's see, go back on some of them, um, saying that it was about. How many times I tell you? I told you stop chat hopping. We don't chat hop unless it one of them does not work well. And I only did that once, and that was on your show last night. Cause my comments was a Facebook user, and it didn't show my picture and everything, but it had to comment to what I said, and so I had to switch to YouTube. So yeah, interesting. So yeah, so I really love the story behind that song. Um, I think by hearing the song, I think she's kind of like when she loves hard. She loves hard when she's in love. Yeah, always gonna try me. But yeah, so I definitely love the story of behind that song. It's kind of like don't waste my time, don't like just take my heart. Like it's kind of like I would say like for her, I'm kind of like the same thing. If I'm in love, I love hard, and if you fuck it up, you will feel the same pain I feel when you break my heart, type things. Um, like usually when my heart is broken, I usually sometimes I cry, I be in my room, sometimes it's exactly. Um, when a person has a heart on their sleeve and try to be a little bit more vulnerable when you are in this when you have this big wall, when you have this wall that you try to guard your heart because you don't want to get hurt again. And when you found someone that can break that wall down and know that he's really serious of falling in love, then I know that person is not going to try to waste your time on your love. It's really not going to still like take your heart away from you and just step on it. That's what it is. I think we need to be, we need to end the cycles. when it comes to relationships. I think I might talk about that next week. Because I know everybody like go through, you know, these stupid relationships. And when you in a relationship and then it ended over something stupid, then like that other person like broke your heart, somebody cheated on you, and then every time you're in a relationship, something goes wrong. And then you go right back to that circle of relationship. The same type of guy, the same. That is just this is weird. Like if you find that person that will like that is different than all the other guys you've been with, and or woman you've been with, then you ended that cycle. If you have someone that actually got it together and they're not bums and not you know doing what they promised to do, and stuff like that, yeah, then that's kind of like that cycle ends. Sorry about that, my crazy rabbit again. My rabbit wants to come out and he wants his nightly pettings. If you don't know, my rabbit is in the intro video. In the beginning, I was actually um, making his dinner, actually, his petters and his little salad. And then I walk and he gets excited with his food and he's eating. So, so that's my little crazy rabbit, Lavender. Ugh. And someone else jumping in. Hey, and late. My best friend's always late. My best friend's always late. Ugh. So I hope those that jumped in, I know, is anybody else drinking? I hope I'm not drinking alone. What are y'all sipping? So I hope y'all not make me drink by myself and I had to get up early. I'm gonna be running in these streets. And guess who just walked in the door? Oh, there's my baby. It's my boyfriend. Say hi, everybody. Yes, your typical running your errands that should have been done early in the morning before it got a little, the weather gets all hot. But me just set a house. Wow. When I was at the store, I was like I think I might have told y'all some of that story, but I think y'all probably didn't. I was at the liquor store one time, and I was it was like a few months ago because I was buying some stuff for you know buying. I was restocking some stuff, and I looked at the clearance section at the liquor store, and I did not know that Boys to Men had their own daggone wine. Oh, that's really a thing. Drinking strawberry Moscato. Okay, now I need to find because I'm on my last bottle of wine, guys, and I need to restock. So I definitely need to restock on some more wine. And I know summer is coming up. I probably might start bring out the coolers. I love my twisted tea. I love my I really love twisted teas. I love my Seagram's wine coolers. You're making me crazy. Um, I also heard about, the Simply Spike lemonade that I want to try, and that will be like one of the next things I want to try is the Simply Spike lemonade, because I love the Simply lemonades, like the strawberry lemonade. Um, they have it in strawberry, the regular lemonade. They have the blueberry lemonade one that I am very curious to try. So hopefully, once this bottle goes out, I probably might be using that bottle probably like the next couple of weeks, and then I will go straight to the coolers to celebrate the good old summer. So really, Lavender, are you trying to say something? Hmm. Are you messing with mommy's feet again? Hmm. What you trying? You trying to be on the camera? You know they can't see you. You on the floor. Maybe next time I'm gonna set up my second camera, and then you can join in. Okay. I might have to do that next week. You next week. I think I have a little guest. Lavender will be our special guest next week. So I will definitely set up my other multi streaming cameras. I mean, used to use those cameras, and put one by the floor because he is wants to have his little camera fame again. You stay. No, I ain't got nothing. I got nothing. I'm sitting here just chilling. You should be chilling too. So you're gonna set up a rabbit. Yeah, that's what I'm probably thinking of, because since Lavender wants to have his 30 seconds, maybe 5 minutes of fame, he wants to have. I might as well just set up, you know, a rabbit cam. I need to put my foot up because he keep on messing with my feet. So I just have to put my feet up. At least I'm like relax a little bit. Down. Go sit down somewhere. But yeah, so hopefully next week when I set that second camera up, it will definitely be. I have to mess around with the thing and see how it works. Um, Definitely. So I'm gonna toggle the camera while I'm on live and see. So this is gonna be a challenge. How this rabbit cam or this camera mountain somewhere, and hopefully proper lighting on the floor. I might have put some of my lights in this so he can see better. But yeah, so that's definitely what I'm like planning to do. Thank you for giving me that inspiration. See, this is why I like y'all on my show, because y'all give a bitch inspiration here. Y'all give me some ideas and stuff like that. Um, yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to Delaware. I am going to my niece's birthday party. I will not miss my niece's birthday in the world, because I love my nieces, nephews. Um, Besides loving my kids and my rabbit, but I made this cute crochet. I crocheted a flower, um, like a sun. It's a sunflower, actually, a sunflower back charm. That can also be a little pouch that you can like stick something small in there, and on the outside as a charm and easy to get into. Um, that will be like a great gift for her. It was the first time I actually made something like that. Um, and now I made an announcement on Facebook that yes, I am doing what you say? Lavender better not be shy next week also. Want to be all around your feet. Now better bring that same energy. That's what I'm about to say. He better bring that same energy like he was, like he is now. Cause I ain't got no time to be wasting my time bringing extra equipment out and mounting stuff like that and connect stuff, and it's team too much. This is what a creative professional creative person creator doing. I had to set up different cameras and everything like that. Um, oh, I just now finally finished my fitness training contract. Hallelujah. Oh God, my trainer, I will say, my trainer, Dawson, besides my therapist, he saved my life. I lost weight. I'm not in before I did my recovery of an emotional eater, I weighed 210 pounds. It was just a lot that was going on with the pandemic and stress and depression. Everything that I was going through emotionally and mentally was so built up. And if it wasn't for my therapist, it wasn't for my doctor that told me to get a therapist and work out more. And then Dawson is my trainer for, I think it was like 13 months now. Um, I wouldn't be where I am today. I didn't know what to do with my recovery. I would probably still eat my feelings away. And I would not look at myself, and it was just like I would be more self-conscious, and now with everything I've been through with the therapy and the fitness trainer, I'm starting to feel myself. I'm losing weight. My health is good. Like my mindset, I kind of like free. All these years of what I've been going through, I had never been to therapy. I had never been in therapy, nor been medicated or anything or stuff like that. It was just shocking. My therapist was shocked when I first had her. She was shocked, like, "You all this stuff you've been going through, you never been seeing somebody." No, I was kind of like, okay, be like a typical black person, and we have these strong prides, and we don't need no therapy. We don't. So that's what it felt like. But therapy works. Therapy works. And also, my trainer Dawson, thank you so much. And I might make this announcement right now. Me and him are now partners. Um, I am kind of like the brand ambassador for him. So anybody in the Philadelphia area, in the Bucksmount area, Bucksmount County area as well, if you need a trainer that could change your life like he changed mine, if you tell him that I sent you, I get a commission. Hallelujah. And I also gonna be doing some content on social media as well and everything like that. So what is your question? Tell me your question, or you just sitting here trying to type all your questions. I just put some waiting music since I'm just in just have a question, and it's gonna take a while for you to type all this stuff up here. Just put some little music just to wait. Um, Save me the last two because I have my total 4 pizza slices. Thank you. In your career so far, what do you feel is the most rewarding accomplishment or or let me in your career so far, what do you feel is the most rewarding accomplishment or accomplishment? Well, yes, I am. I am doing great, losing weight. I'm actually enjoying myself now. It's just like it takes me a long time to just figure out, do I like thinking myself as beautiful? Like it took me a long time to like saying that I'm not beautiful, I'm not pretty enough, and then after I lose all this weight, I'm starting to realize that I do love myself. I do think that I'm beautiful. It was just like I just had to get into my mindset that I am, and it took me a long time to deal with that. But to answer your question about what is the most rewarding accomplishment that I had, the most rewarding accomplishment, I had more than one thing that kind of made the highlight, was me getting my one of my singles over 100,000 streams. Work it, and I was like getting awards. People were listening to my music, and my song "Self Destruct" was getting a video, was getting traction. I was very happy about that. And but the most thing that really did reward, that made me broke out more, not just as an artist, but as more of a musician, was definitely Jade. That she gave me that chance. I was like practicing my guitar in my bedroom in my pajamas and playing songs that I have practiced learning each day, and from getting followers build up and try to talk to, you know, other musicians and artists and do social media. She the one that actually gave me that chance to break out. Is those four I said say be the last two. Uh, but yeah, she was definitely one of the most highlighted moments in my musical journey. That it's just like people that gives me more of a chance, and also being part of Beast Bars and Faith. I thought I would never be where I am today, and because I was felt like I was going to give up. I felt like not really give up everything else, so like giving up singing completely, vocals, because it was really hard on me because you thought you had someone that was there for you to help, and then they just put you, like they throw you to the wolves. I was kind of say, and don't even know what's going on and what to do, or what are what are these certain steps, the guidelines that I need to do, like even before I plan on releasing music, or how to do gigs and stuff like that. Yeah, and and like I said on the first, like I said on the first episode of this show, that I, if it wasn't for you, Quick, I would not be the artist I am today. It was just like you and Jay. Y'all two gave me that chance. And also, of course, my boyfriend, John. Yeah. John really helps me, push me to the limit on some things that I have never done. And like he challenged me to. And I like to try out new things. I like to try to challenge myself on some things. But when you have someone that's in the same caliber as you are, and wants to help take you to the next level, I I definitely accepted that challenge. He wants me to break out. He wants me to uh push harder and push to things that I wasn't comfortable in. Like every Sunday when me, him, and our other friend Vernon, we come together every Sunday, we improvise, trying out new ideas and stuff like that. He told me that don't bring my book. And usually when I do like sessions, I um always bring my book. to write down lyrics because I need to remember what the hell I said. um, um, it was like one of the biggest. It was like, don't bring your book because since we just recording stuff like that, we're gonna go turn back and listen to it. But sometimes it's kind of hard to remember what you actually said because he kind of remembered me to improvise more because I didn't know what I was playing. I even sometimes don't remember what I was saying, but when he told me like, don't bring your book, just just randomly just think out loud. I'm the person that keep my thinking to myself and write it down and then and share the ideas and thinking out loud. But but the question that you put up is what do you feel is the biggest lesson you learned in your career? Ugh, that is one that's a good question. That was kind of like biggest lesson that I learned so far. I'm not there yet. I'm not on retirement, but the biggest lesson is usually never to me I never back down of a challenge. If you feel something that's challenged you that can help you get to the next level, do it. That can better enhance your craft really. That's what kind of like the lesson that I learned is like don't back down from a challenge. Don't be like anything that is that you really need to like it helps improving. This don't like it's never hard to make improvements with yourself or improvements with your craft or anything that can make your career even better. So that's kind of like one of the biggest lessons that I learned. It's more than one lesson, but one of the biggest one is just don't hold back any challenges that can help you get to the next level. So cheers to the challenges and the obstacles that is everywhere you go. There is always going to be obstacles. You just got to learn how to hop over those obstacles and not really like yeah try to go through those obstacles and fight fight those obstacles and don't take any shortcuts in let's like don't really take those shortcuts in your career. Don't take any shortcuts in your life in general. um just don't take those shortcuts at all. It doesn't really no it really doing shortcuts, yeah, they might get fast track you, but sometimes you might forget what you missed before you did those those shortcuts because there was some steps to get to. That's another one just popped in. Were there any fears you had to overcome in the entertainment industry? Of course, yes. Everybody had fears. I had some fears when it comes being a woman in the entertainment industry. When what I found out with all these standards that's been going around, like what I have to do in order to market myself as an artist, I would like kind of like like before my reinvention album, I was kind of was dealing with that situation. I had to BQ wear wigs and weaves, and I had to be very sexy, and wasn't feeling myself at the time because I didn't look wasn't think that I was capable and pretty enough to be able to, it was my fears was definitely was marketing myself, and I was scared to approach to people because I'm still going through social anxiety. Um, because I get scared to approach people because what I brought up in the past in my childhood because I was bullied and and it was hard to meet and connect with people. But last week when I went to a venue to check out a singer that I follow on Instagram, and I got a chance to connect with her. I could talk to other people, and I was by myself. John's supposed to be with me that night, but he wasn't feeling well. But I was scared to actually come out of my house and to network people because when you are, I would say, I'm not married yet, but when you are a single mother of two children and everything that I want to do, I always put my decisions to my kids first. And I was saying, like, who will watch my kids? So I don't think that I'm like abandoning them or neglecting them or anything. I always put my kids in my decision making. And now I have a rabbit. Now I gotta put that into the mix. Who will watch my kids? Who will watch my rabbit? When I think about going on tour or leaving my house, I but everybody knows like when I leave my house, I'm making money when I go to work. But it's just that those are one of the fears that I do is just going out networking because I'm scared to talk to people sometimes. So that's really one of the fears that bother me. That you have to know what works for you to market yourself, but to you to be brave enough to explore. And I'm still exploring. I really thank you for that, Rochelle. I'm still exploring. Um, like you can never be too old to explore and be able to be the dopest person that you are. Um, like most of the time, I felt like my lows that I was like, oh, I no, I'm not my dopest today, or like I'm not dope like I was. But usually I have to like take that negative mindset away out. And sometimes I just have to close my eyes and I take a deep breath and I just like I inhale that positivity in and I take out that negativity out and just keep it in my mindset that you're going to be dope today. You're beautiful no matter what, even though you come out looking a hot mess. It you going to do have a great day, even though some bum holes out in the traffic don't know how to drive. Yes, I'm talking to all the Jersey drivers in Virginia that don't know where the heck y'all going. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do right now is just I don't watch the news. I don't listen to the radio. Um, because I don't like the songs that's out today. Um, I just like to bring more positiveness into my life because what I grew up was nothing but negativity and sadness. So I just need to like, so I just put on some happy songs, put on some, you know, and have my rabbit. Cause my rabbit always brighten up my day too. Every time in the morning, he binkies every morning. So yeah, so that's what I do. I work what's best for me, and I even keep, you know, even when I'm outside the door, I'm marketing myself. When I'm doing things like I'm influencing, showing new products, showing what y'all I do when it comes to my makeup and my hair, that I'm marketing myself. When I'm doing this show right now, I'm marketing myself. So everything I try to do, I try to find ways to market myself, and mostly in a free manner because I'm a DIY and I'm frugal and cheap. Um, but I also I take those things one at a time. I suffer from anxiety too. I'm the process of overcoming. Good for you, Ayana, because like from the pandemic, us musicians, we burn out a lot. We This feels like we doing like most of our, like when you don't have a team, like certain teams, like you don't have any marketing team, you don't have a manager, and you don't not even an assistant, and you doing everything yourself, not even social media, consulting or something. If you don't like when you don't have a team, it's like all the weight is on your shoulders. And yes, it is it's very exhausting. And as musicians, we do need to take a moment, like, okay, take a break from social media for a little bit, get my mind off of social media. I did that in, I think it was last month. I took a break from the show last month. From the show, I took a break from it. It was just a lot of chaos that's out of my atmosphere that was going on, and it made me like lost my mindset of what I need to do, especially when prepping for a show like this, and it's live, and it's like how you gonna say, because it's live, it's not pre-recorded like the other podcast I did. But if you want to learn more about musicians and mental health, um, me and my partners for Fret Sisters, um, we have a podcast called Between Frets, and we actually talked about mental health. And I also share my story on about me, not only my anxiety and my depression, but I was also an emotional eater. So there's a lot of things that us musicians do behind closed doors and when we're off the stage. But when we're on the stage, yeah, it's different. But when we're off the stage or behind closed doors, like you don't really know. So make sure anybody that's listening, check on your musician friends or check up anybody that you know that is going through the same situations, because mental health is not no joke. It's not no joke at all. It's like people commit suicide for stuff like that. So that's really, and I'm a suicide survivor as well. So I know, right? We don't want any of that happen. So make sure you check on the people, tell them that you're dope. I love you. Just thinking about you. And yeah, just because that might change a person's perspective in life. Well, cheers to anybody that's going through anxiety and depression, and they overcoming that obstacle. So cheers for that. Pull this thing up. Okay, take that out. Oh, hmm, there we go. Stupid platform. I'm trying to like get things, you know, in the way. These stupid dialogue things that saying certain things on when I was typing something on the chat to and stuff like that, and we'll keep posting dialogue things. Oh, look who's want to come out again. Lavender, no, sir. Hmm. Now, those that came in a little late before I did the song review, I was talking about um some household appliances that really ignites your sex drive, like actually builds orgasms, like really bad. And when I look, I actually still got this article on my tablet, and I was just in here reading it, and I was saying like, how the heck some of these household appliances, besides a washer and dryer, can really ignite the sex drive. So, I was while I was reading the article, as I was explaining, I was seeing that standing mixers. I'm like, oh damn, I can't even like make a cake or brownie no more because I use a mixer and stuff like that. And because that explores sex drive, because the sound and the speed controls are kind of like the use of a vibrator. Same thing with blender, the immersion blender. Also the garbage disposal, which is freaking weird. Like, how can a garbage disposal ignite sexual drives? And then the next thing I saw was also vacuum cleaners. I was like, how the hell a vacuum cleaner can turn somebody on? Like, how can a garbage disposal turn somebody on? Stop, back it down. And it was just a lot to figure out. I was like, that really made me look at look at those appliances in a different way. And I'm still trying to figure that out every single time I use an appliance. Like, how can it turn somebody on? Can it turn you on, or can't you turn your partner on? Cheers for spreading the word for this live. Thank you. I would say thank you to K Quick as well. He is hyping the show up for me. He's been in the first two episodes of the show, and we had a great time with that, and nothing but laughs. But yeah, this is kind of fun having a conversation with all my viewers, and y'all ask me questions. What's this trying to say? They trying to dispose the box. I'm still trying to figure that out, but hopefully, if y'all experience anything with these appliances that turns you on sexually or your partner sexually, please let a bitch know, because definitely, I definitely need some tea and details and tips, because the bitch need it. I need it. We need to spark that up for our sexuality. Yes. So those that want to submit your songs for, because I'm going to probably do another song review next week. If you know an artist that wants to send a song for a review for next week, make sure you can send it to my IG. That's my IG here. Or also or the show. Let me pull it up on there. Yeah, or the show. Um, DM the show or DM me for the link of the show. I definitely will play it on the show, on air, and everybody will comment and share what they think. But I'm gonna probably end this show with I'm gonna wrap this show up with maybe a little toast of wisdom. I will call this one, because I think what we learn, and what I learned from dealing with loss, losing two people, person that I worked with for 5 years, and then the famous singer Tina Turner, dealing with loss it's okay to cry your tears, but once you realize, once you've done all the crying, you've done your tears, you left that there, and you try to move on. Have you seen Scary Movie? There's a funny scene about a vacuum. Oh God, a vacuum that see. Learn this article from that. Makes me realize that will definitely make you see a different perspective on using these appliances. And we use this technically use these appliances every day. Lucky they didn't say anything about dishwashers, because I will never use that again. Mm-mm. But as I was saying, for my toast of wisdom, when you're dealing with loss and your grief, um, cry your tears, like cry, have your moment to cry. Usually, tears are moisture, cleansing. You cleansing the way the the sadness. Let that go, and I and once you did all your crying, your tears, makes you realize that yes, it is part of life. You're born in this earth. God put you in this earth for a reason. But once you did what you have to do on this earth, He asked you to come back home. So usually the Bible said is like to be absent in the body, to be present with the Lord. That's kind of what that is. And a person knows that they in a better place. And yes, the spirit is going to be around you, going to be watching you. And like 2000 when I lost my grandmother, I saw my grandmother in my dreams and told me to sing again. That made me took my singing more seriously. And so you're still gonna see or feel that spirit from the loved one that you lost because they always gonna be in here in your heart. And you know that yes, you're not gonna forget about that person because they are like the most impact person that impacted your life. So to all those besides myself that is going through that, we definitely like have a moment to had our moment, cry our last tear, and just think of the joy the next day. Usually joy comes in the morning, but usually yeah, you cry your last tear one day, next day try to take one day at a time. Try to do your normal routines and moving on with grief. It is hard. It's hard to do that, but also those that deals with anxiety and depression, it's okay to have a break of take a moment to take a breather from things that is give you too much and makes you realize that you need to sit your ass down. I had to do that last week. I had to put the show on bench for a few weeks just to get my mind back together because there was a lot of chaos that is a lot of distractions. So if you have a lot of things that you normally do and there's other things that is distracting you from doing it and it causes you to burn out, it's nothing wrong to stop, take a breath, take a break, get a much break. How long break? It depends on you. If you feel like you need to take longer than a week or longer than a month, or maybe wait till next year, it's up to you. It really depends on how you feel. It definitely like if your mental mindset said like If you're ready to get back to do certain things, do it. But it's all up to you. It's not from everybody else. It's based on what you need to do with yourself. We do a lot of things with other people and we don't have the chance to work on ourselves. Take this moment to work on ourselves first before we be able to work on everybody else. It's like the same thing. Like you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else? If you don't know how to if you don't take care of yourself, how you gonna take care of others? So there's nothing wrong with some matter of self care. If you have to go see a therapist and talk to somebody, there's nothing wrong with that. Therapy works. Therapy, yes, it's scary at first, but after you have a couple sessions, you see a different perspective in things and like in different situations. When you talk to your therapist, it's just like just having a conversation. It's not really like oh, doctors just sit there taking notes and everything, and you're just saying what you feel. But it's just like a conversation, and like I love my therapist. Meeting her every Thursday afternoon, it was just kind of like one of the highlights of my week. That besides my fitness training that I usually do every Thursday, I call them my mental health days. I take a day off of work and I just go and work out, do my training, and then 12 noon I go and have my therapy session. And those therapy sessions really changed me. It changed me the way my mind works with my emotional eating and what should I do or what should I not do that makes me that triggers to make me relax. I am now over I know it's over a year, but it's over a year. Almost close to like in November will be 2 years of being clean from being an emotional eater. Yeah, it's not a really a joke to say I need a therapist, but having a therapist definitely can change a person's mindset. And the same thing when it comes to losing weight, that person should be a part of your weight loss team, besides your trainer, besides your nutritionist and your doctor, um, besides your support system, like some of your family members that are supporting you through this process. Um, a therapist should also be added into your weight loss team going through that journey because weight loss usually starts from your mindset mentally. If you don't take care of what's in your mind, then everything else will not be able to function right when it comes to losing weight and like eating properly or eating the right foods. Like even though you might eat the right foods and you work out and you be in that weight plateau, it's holding your mindset is holding you back from that. So having a therapist is definitely one of the best things. And thank God my insurance cover it because I ain't paying that a lot of money a week just to be talking to somebody that I should be talking to my family or my friend or my rabbit for Christ's sakes for free. But thank God my insurance covered that and I don't have to pay for that. Yay! So I am about to get ready to end this show. Make sure you follow the show on IG. Pull that up. And also subscribe to the show's YouTube channel. Follow the show on Spotify And also when you go into my YouTube channel on the show, make sure you leave a comment under the giveaway. I am doing a giveaway. I got some merch from the podcast. So make a comment underneath that video. I think I put the video up on Instagram as well. So it's also in my personal page as well and stuff like that for to get merch. And so far only one person understood the assignment. She ain't here, but thank you for following the directions. Oh, it depends. Like if you want to do it online or in person. So yeah, figure that out because that's a lot to deal with. Based on your based on insurance and how much it costs you a week for sessions for specialty and everything like that. So if those that want to be a guest on my show, make sure you shoot an email on the show, Shorn Happy Hour Podcast at gmail.com. Um, Let me know which Friday you want to do that because this is live. This is not pre-recorded. So yeah, this is live. And also send in a picture so I can make a flyer. Um, yeah, so this is an interesting show. This show is actually longer than was last week because last week wasn't really, it was a lot of technical difficulties. I didn't even post it on my Spotify for that yet. But I hope I see y'all next week. Um, I will probably spill you the tea dealing with the Happy Memorial Day weekend. So I hope you had enjoyed your Memorial Day weekend. I'm probably must spill the tea about that, what's going down, and a lot of things that I learned throughout the week, and my niece's party and everything. Just follow my social media. I'll probably like post some stuff on there so you can check it out. So until the next week, bye.